Hey guys, it's Crimson. No face shot this time. I'm going to be testing something out for a much later record. This is a blown glass dipping pen.
I've had it a long time.
Yeah, and he's trusting me with it. There's a flower on it.
And the patterning, yeah.
Yeah.
It is a pretty piece.
It's a gorgeous piece, which is why I think you're nuts for trusting me with it. This is the first time I've ever used one of these pens.
Mm-hmm. Realizing how quick it's going away?
No, I'm just... It's weird because it's such a small tip. I was expecting so much bigger for some reason.
But it's a plan for one of the future Inktober's for her to use it. But she needs a little bit of practice with it first.
I'll give you a hint on how sharp this thing is. He said just a little bit ago, if anybody broke in, he'd stab them with it.
And it would work.
It would hurt.
Best way to say it, I've seen videos of people doing tattoos with pens like that.
And no, mine were not done that way. Mine were all done professionally in a shop about 15 minutes from here. That's the scary part, is the level of little lines I can do with it.
Oh, you can do some fine lines with it. You can get a lot of detail with that. And to think I used to write runes with that.
I'm sorry, I don't know runes. It's definitely gonna need a little bit of water. Well, actually, I have a pen cleaner.
Sure.
Give you guys a hint. This got bought for the project in the long run. Part 2 had some of the more obscure colors, but...
For starting.
Give me something fairly simple. Idea.
Just sketch. Fill the page.
Fill the page. Okay, so I should just dump the ink on it.
You wouldn't be happy with it if you
I
did
would
that.
be pissed. The only reason I asked is to, like, give me just a simple prompt like turtles or birds. Nothing too extreme, because dragon will come up later.
Especially if you enjoy doing it this way. Again, I feel for an experiment you need to be free with it, so...
Yeah? You know, I'm also one of those people who work better when they have a little bit of guidance. I'm also trying not to overload the pen. What?
Not messing with a puzzle game, so
That's safe.
safe enough.
You guys hear his tone. You're lucky I know how to do light-handed stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm not cutting through it.
I'm gonna say you're not going that heavy-handed.
Yeah, something tells me it wouldn't take much.
What we'll need to do is eventually get some other little cup things for you to control the ink better.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm seeing all that trays set up. I'm just curious.
It's just little things in here.
No, what I mean is that the right size to know? But it'll hold them up. That could be useful later. You see why I was checking. You'll still work with that for now, I know. You're like, I wish I noticed that before. I wouldn't have worried about that little cup.
You still understand my hesitation until I figure out exactly what I'm doing with it.
I know.
Hey, at least it wasn't in the bedroom. Proof that yes, I have some traditional training with styles.
Yeah, and honestly, that's looking pretty good considering it's actually a new medium you're not familiar with. Probably the finest tip you've ever used.
Bull.
Hmm?
I've done finer with a mechanical pencil with lots of effort.
I'm saying probably the finest tip you've ever used.
Nope. I've made finer with mechanical pencils. I took, through my entire high school years, at least 4 different art classes, 2 of which being for ceramics, but, well, sculpture of various kinds. But I had to do traditional art in there too, which meant I had to learn how to sketch, which I had decent knowledge of before. I'm imitating somebody's style, I just can't place it.
Oh, shoot.
You recognize it too.
I do, I just don't. I'm not as.
I'm imitating a style of someone I had to study in class, and I'm not able to place it because they did a different foreground from the background. Because they did just black in the background, in the foreground they did all these little details. And if any of you can remember or know who this, I think it was a gal, is, please comment.
It's gonna bug her for a long time.
Because I won't be able to find it if I just search. Because I'll tell you one thing, it's definitely not Salvador Dali.
Definitely not.
If you guys don't know who Salvador Dali is, let's see if I can do something decent with this. Salvador Dali was Mr. I'm going to draw warped clocks on everything, and I know that's a really bad clock, but this gives you the gist. God, I shouldn't be figuring this out this quick.
Well, and how to work with it? Not complaining.
For a basic sketch of a Salvador Dali painting, so they know which artist I'm talking about, which everyone knows without knowing his name.
Mm-hmm.
This thing's gonna be so black once I'm done. Honestly, though, this really shows how unsteady my hand is. Give me a hint, guys. With enough time and a reference, I could actually do photorealism. I had to in class once.
Just takes bloody forever.
It took me about 2 days to do a portrait. It's not the easiest thing in the world. You know what's awesome, though? There's actually white ink in there. If it came down to it, I could do highlights.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people cheat with the highlights in their Inktober's because they use gel pens.
And this is ink.
This is actual India ink. And what's horrible is that paper is so much finer.
Mm-hmm.
That paper is a lot finer than this one.
Mm-hmm. Or that one notebook thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Remember, you have colors you can put in.
I'm not screwing with colors right now. Sometimes it's a challenge just to work with black.
I know.
And besides, if I start pulling out colors, I gotta actually wash the pen.
Sure.
I don't need to be doing that at midnight. Half after midnight.
Sure.
There was a point where the best thing that I could do was eyes. God, that's a weird noise. Nice to know I haven't lost my touch with eyebrows. Honestly, this is really a test to see how badly it bleeds.
Mm-hmm. You're actually not putting a lot on paper.
I expected some bleeding. More than that.
I know.
It literally just smells like Windex. The hell?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There was still some of that on it.
Some of the gold stuff?
Only reason there'd be blue.
There'd have to be.
I'm just shocked that much is coming off.
I thought I had it clean before.
Because you guys, as you can see, I've only used black.
Of course, some black inks are just a really deep blue, too.
No.
Yeah.
That's...
Means there was faint residue still on there after all these years. That's terrifying.
What? That'd be a bad time for it just to roll off the table.
Yeah. I would still set it up so it's being held by the tray, even if you have to move others around.
I know. Holy crap, this one's thin.
I have a feeling the rest of Inktober might end up being done with that pen.
What gives you that idea?
One more colors. Coloring stuff in would be a pain in the ass, though.
Comment down below if any of you know what I'm trying to imitate. I know at least one person will.
Oh, I've already ID'd it. We did a marathon run watching the series not that long ago, waiting for the new season.
Which comes on the 2nd. Sorry, I'm just looking at the red through it because it's already gotten all the way up to here with the way I keep angling it.
Well, honestly, you're supposed to dip it nearly to the tip of that.
What?
That's the traditional way. The nib almost completely covered.
And I'm over here trying to be careful.
Yep. Now you gain some depth. Again, it's also depending what you're trying to do.
I didn't actually intend for those to connect. I'm going to take some of that ink, though, and move it over here. That's a big pool of ink.
Yeah, it does when you have it that full pour pretty damn quick. And for the record, guys, I'm just on the other side of the table. I'm right next to the mic.
Which is why he will be so much louder than I am.
That's why I'm half whispering. Question is, do you want me to grab that black and pour it back in?
Yes. One of our 3 blacks.
I think it was this one.
Should be.
I'll find out pretty quick. Oh, that doesn't help. Bubbled. And I'm going to do
Comes
this
down to it.
I can handle it. That pen's never going to be the same. That cup's never going to be the same, I'm sure. Well, I'll try to rinse it out now to see. Who knows, maybe they'll get me drawing runes sometime.
This is his pen. I'm gonna move one of these over. This.
I had a feeling.
Oh my god, it's dead. I'm sorry.
It's alright. I'm just going to show people. Which shows you don't pour ink in shit.
I'm tempted to have you get me a Q-tip. So I can get in those grooves.
When you're done, yes.
I don't want a blending of colors that way.
I'm just thinking, I don't think we have any cotton balls. That'd be the best alternative.
We have Q-tips. Hello, Aiden.
I'll see if we have cotton balls. I don't remember. If we do, that'd be more ideal.
Comes down to it, they're like $2 at Meijer.
And honestly, if I use that glass cleaner on it, it probably would clean it out. But
I had a bubble.
that's the problem I have with black.
It's just if I'm gonna try out doing highlights, I want this clean.
Mm-hmm. As clean as you can, anyway.
Yeah.
The problem is, you could go at this for an hour and still probably get more off. Yeah, so.
I'm sorry, I want to make sure the right lid gets back on the right book.
You're not wrong in that.
That's asking for trouble.
Well, we put the ink back away, yeah. It really is.
Yeah. Again, it's a little thin.
Well, if you were working with like a black paper.
Let's see if maybe that helps.
Well, shaking them usually is a good idea anyhow before use, so.
Yeah, that made it a lot thicker. Except it's still doing the same consistency on the paper. Good to know.
In other words, if we're working off a darker paper
That'd be perfect.
or a darker solid color that's already set.
There we go. It's just some of the stuff I'm getting isn't as concentrated. Because if I take some of the stuff from that edge. So this one just needs a lot of work. Good to know.
A lot of shake, yeah.
Which means
She's handing it to me.
while I clean this back up.
The fact that I'm letting them hear the shake. And honestly, that's probably enough.
We'll find out when I go to use it next.
It does have no real directions, but it makes sense to make sure it's well mixed. Go ahead and give it a shot now. I have a feeling. If I didn't stir it up, nothing will.
It's kind of against ink's nature to be white, though.
It's a processed, but on the other hand, it is working.
I'm also getting a crap ton of bubbles.
Well, you did grab it right after I shook the hell out of it.
It is working, though.
Just means shake it a lot at the start, then actually shake them all and wait 10 minutes and then do the project. Probably. Good point.
Some of them aren't doing as bad.
It's still a good idea to shake them up first. Question is, do you want to experiment with it a little more, or
Yeah.
do you want me to shake up the other colors?
Yes. Because the next real experiment is a dragon cocktail.
Yeah, I'm looking at the color in the bottom of some of these. They definitely need it.
So for now, it's gonna go back in that. This is
Yeah, if you look at like the bottom of this one flipped.
Yeah. This one's hard to tell. It's such a dark color.
Basically, it means, yes, shake them all up good. It's a good idea.
Show the red.
Yeah, even that one has a little, the red.
That one was going down good. Yeah, give you guys a hint.
So it means, yeah, even the blues have a little bit of that.
So fun.
Well, we just know. Honestly, after this, it'll be a lot lighter shake.
Yeah. It just means in a little bit I'll be coming back over and working on a dragon cocktail. And honestly, with these colors,
It'd be vibrant.
you want to talk about dragon fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, thank you for watching my little test out, and hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.